Welcome back, YouTube. General Soul back with Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake. And in today's video, we're going to tackle the Dreamer's Tower. So we've already seen the basement, so just head straight down, fight whatever you gotta fight, and you'll come to a staircase in the center with a path to the left and the right. We've already done the path to the left last video, so we're going to take the staircase this time. This leads right to the Dreamer's Tower. And before we actually explore the Dreamer's Tower proper, well, we have our first new enemy, Bubble Slimes. These are dangerous. You want to take them out ASAP because they have the ability to poison you. Now, they seem to have lowered the poison rate of these enemies since the original game, because they used to be an almost guaranteed poison. But now I rarely get poisoned by them. It's occasionally I get poisoned, but back on the NES days, it was like anytime I fought them, I was getting poisoned. But anyway, you want to leave the Dreamer's Tower and go to this tree for a secret spot. This is secret spot number 2. And we get shell armor. This is very good. We're not actually going to be able to buy shell armor until we get to the next town that we're going to. So this is good. This is best armor we can have right now. And we now have some leather armor to trade. Cool. Okay, now we can go into the Dreamer's Tower proper and get us a thief key. Okay, you see up above us on the compass there is an inn there. I try not to use that inn because it is more expensive than just going to a town. I'd rather not use the inn if I can help it. And Catherine is getting waylaid. She's not going to level up for a little while, so let's go ahead and heal all. I am looking for treasure chests right now, or any barrels or pots. Alright, so we have this inn right here. There's nothing inside the inn other than just pay more gold than you would at any town we've been to so far to be able to sleep there and rest up. Not needed since we gain our HP and MP back on level up. Now maybe if this on the NES version you may want to sleep at that inn, but on this version they made this so easy. Maybe if I did Draconian quest difficulty it would be more like the NES version, but whatever. Hello Zoe. Alright, go upstairs and we want to go up. And over here is this chest that contains a leather shield that we no longer need. But if we go this way, we have this staircase that leads up. Could you lay down on the bag? And inside here is another great weapon, Boomerang. Boomerang is it's similar to a whip, but it is better. Whereas a whip will hit all enemies in a group, Boomerang will hit all enemies on screen. Now, the difference between whip and boomerang is that the boomerang seems to do a randomized damage for each enemy, so it's like it has a minimum maximum damage that it will do, and so for each enemy it hits, there's a random dice roll for each enemy to determine damage, it seems. Now, originally, when the whips and boomerangs came out, they could not do critical hits. So that was your drawback. You're hitting multiple enemies, but you cannot critical hit. There is a mini medal right there. In this game, both whips and boomerangs do get criticals. So at some point, they did change that whips and boomerangs cannot do criticals to, okay, they can do criticals. Alright. Put that leather hat there. We got one off of an enemy. And if we come over here, we get a chest here that contains our 5th mini medal. Woohoo! We can go get the next item from the mini medal manor. Alright, here's a new enemy. I can say that word right. I'm not even going to say it. I'm right now, for some reason, just cannot say it. But anyway, they are very dangerous. They are magic users, and they can get 2 turns. So they could do Sizz 2 times in a row for massive damage. So take them out. If you want to go up these stairs. There's another set of stairs, but this room is locked. Here we get the girl's own annual booklet, and this allows us to change our personality to tearaway. We want to open this chest for that and talk to this guy.
Well. So you've come at last. I've dreamt so many times of giving you this key. Heaven alone knows why, but it must mean something, so here you go. 1 thief's key. You'll take it, won't you? Now, use that to go and have a look inside the house in Reeve with a red door. Don't worry. The chap there loves visitors. He won't mind you dropping in unannounced 1 jot. By the way, there are books in this world so influential that they can change your whole personality. Open them with caution, that's my advice. Off you go then. I can't stand around all day. I've got important dreams to be having.
Okay, so you may remember there were a lot of red doors we passed up, especially in Aliahan. So now we have the ability to go back and open any red door we've seen that we couldn't open before. As you see, dropping down gets you back to the first floor. We can now take this basement level. Now, we want to go back because there was a red door when we entered this place. Really, Zoe? Really? Could you just lay down on it? She loves laying down on paper and plastic bags. You better not be chewing on that bag. You tear it up, I tear you up. Alright, so here's our first Thief's Key door. We get a piece of hardwood headwear. Nice. Better armor, so put that on our hero. And we'll give that leather hat over to Catherine. And in this chest we get a seat of agility. Nice. Okay, now head back towards the staircase. There's the path to the right of the staircase. We want to go that way now. It's a long path, isn't it? Alright, head to the right this time. And up these stairs. And the music sounds familiar. Get a strong medicine out of this pot. Thief key door. No enemies here because this should look familiar to you now. We're back in Aliahan Castle. And you remember there were quite a few red doors that we couldn't access before, so now we can. For example, right here is a red door. Couldn't. And there we go. The only thing that there really is to get is up here in this dresser. We get a rousing ring. That prevents you from falling to sleep. Very good accessory. Let's go ahead and equip that. Now, the gadabout will randomly put themselves to sleep. I can confirm rousing ring will not stop that. they will still fall asleep if they do it themselves. But if a spell is cast on you, they will not fall asleep. Alright, we got a pot here. Musk. 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 Stop saying musk. Stop eating my food. Points if you get the reference. Inside this barrel is a seat of defense, and we can exit over there, but I'm not quite ready to. So we got one more door we can enter. The only other place we haven't been able to enter requires the magic key, which we're not going to get for a little while. As much as I want in there. Blue doors are magic key doors, so we'll have to remember that place for later. But inside this barrel is a file of unpleasance. And I believe that is everything in the castle that we can get until we get the magic key. So let's head on outside. Alright, so let's go and get us our next reward from the metal place. We have enough, right? We have 5. So that'll get us a garter for one of the females. So with that, we get the garter. Alright, so when we bring 3 more, we'll get an edged boomerang, a stronger version of the boomerang. So, garter. I might want to put that on you. Ooh, okay. So, some equipment, some accessories can change the wearer's personality. So if we put the garter as the main accessory, our gadabout is not a vamp, which is considered the best personality for like warrior types, but that's not what she's going to be. If you put it as a sub accessory, it will not change their personality and you'll get like the stat gains, so we'll do that. Now, we'll keep in mind about the vamp with the garter when we change our monster wrangler, because that's going to be a warrior and a fighter, so we're going to want vamp for that. Alright, let's sell some things, then we want to head back to Reeve. Alright, get rid of this leather armor. Get rid of this copper sword. Get rid of this leather shield. Alright, when we get back to Reeve, we might want to see about getting some turbans. 2 at least. I know very soon we're going to get a 3rd. Alright, I just decided to cut out the traveling to Reeve to make this easier. Oh, that's right. There was a red door in the end. Possibly 2. So, seed of magic. Alright, let me look upstairs again. I can't remember if it was a magic key door or not. No. Okay. If we've got the money for 2 turbans, we will buy them. If not, we'll just buy 1. So we'll give these to Valerie. Yeah, we could buy all 3, but we will get a free one soon enough. Let's go ahead and give that to, let's see, that's 3 and that's 3. So either way it's 3. Let's go ahead and give it to Carla. She's the one that's going to be hit the more. Sell, so yeah, I could get a free one, or I could buy a 3rd one after I think. Could I? Yeah, I could actually buy a third one. I don't really need the defense right now, so we'll hold off until we get the free one. Okay, so this door we couldn't get into without the thief's key. What's cooking? They eat people. See the wisdom right there. Come upstairs. Check here. We got a leather hat that I can sell now. And if we talk to this guy.
What are you doing in here? I could have sworn I locked the front door. Did you find a key somewhere or something? You trespassing so-and-so?
Yeah, that's right. What are you going to do about it?
What's that? The thief's key? My goodness, to get your hands on that should have to be... You are, aren't you? You're Ortega's child. The one we've heard so much about. Oh, my. Then I'd better give you a little something to help you on your way. Now, where did I put it?
We get the wrecking ball, which looks like a bomb.
You can use that to break the seal on the teleportal. Once you're feeling suitably prepared, make tracks for a spring to the east of Aliahan. But be careful with that ball now. Those things go off with an almighty bang. And good luck. You'll definitely be in need of it. But to think that you will never again lay eyes on the great Ortega. Your mother puts up a strong front, but deep down she's sorely racked with grief. Be sure to head home from time to time and show her that all is well.
Oh, she kicked me out. She won't even let me sleep in my bed anymore. That's why I have not been sleeping in my room for free, because I cannot. Okay, so we have done everything we can do at this point of the game. So let's head towards that spring that he's talking about. And we can now explore the right side of this continent. Well, we could have explored this side of the continent, but it was going to be tougher at the point that we would have explored it. But, and we really had no reason to come over here other than to get sparkly spots and one more secret location. Anyway, there's a sparkly spot right there. Okay, coagulant and a wyvern ring, or wing, and that one, I don't think we can reach that one just yet. We're probably going to have to come back here. Oh, new enemy. We have a heal slime. Just like the name implies, it heals enemies. Not very tough, but if you leave it alive, it will heal itself and other monsters you're fighting. So take them out. Evac. Now, level 7, your hero now has a chance anytime he levels up of learning the Zoom spell, which will replace the wyvern rings. Here is a third secret spot. We can get a wizard staff and 90 gold. Wizard staff we might hold on to. A wizard staff, if you use it as an item, will cast 6. Alright, so a few more sparkly spots. Okay, these waspians, we could have ran into these into the Dreamer's Tower. I just didn't. Vanilla enemies, they don't do anything special other than they can summon more waspians to come into the battle to fight. Enemies that call for reinforcements never really give you much XP, so it's not worth letting them call reinforcements over and over to fight them, because you're not going to get much XP. That's that sparkly spot we saw at the beginning of the game, so we finally got that. And there's 1 or 2 more sparkly spots here before we are ready to move on off this continent. Looks like just one, this one right here. and holy water, tangle web, and let's go into this little shrine here. Alright, so obviously we need the thief's key to be able to enter this place. We search the bookshelf. We get a book that tells us about boomerangs and whips, how boomerangs can hit all enemies on screen, and the whip will hit all enemies in a single group. We search these pots. One has a mini medal, while the other has a chimera wing. We can talk to this guy if we want. Hello there, youngster. You don't happen to have a wrecking ball about your person, do you? Yep. Well then, what are you waiting for? Get yourself to the Path of Promise. It's next to a spring somewhere, I think. So that's where we're going next. I think we've gotten all the sparkly spots. So we're actually going to end the video here, and I'll see you guys next time.